Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for example, there's a verse where he says, وَإِن مِّنْ أَهْلِ الْكِتَابِ إِلَّا لَيُؤْمِنَنَّ بِهِ قَبْلَ مَوْتِهِ, that there is no one from the people of the book except that they will certainly believe in him before his death. Now, the commentators differ here because if you listen to the verse, there are pronouns used here that can create a little bit of ambiguity. That there is no one from the people of the book except that they will believe in him. Who's him? Before his death. And who is his death? So the him here, it's referring to one of two people. Some of the commentators mention here that there is no one from the people of the book except that they will believe in Sayyidnā Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They will believe in Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam before their own death, meaning before their own death. And it ties into the second meaning because even though there's different interpretations, the khulasa and the summary of them are the same. Because the other opinion is that there's no one from the people of the book except that they will believe in him, meaning Jesus, qabla mawti, before his death, before the death of Jesus. And either way, they have again the same consequence, because the Prophet ﷺ, through the revelation of the Quran, is the one who came with the proper belief about who Isa was. So, in the end of the time, Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam will come back. And we know that he will come after the Dajjal. And the frightening thing again here is that a lot of the things that you will see in society will be a prelude to the outcome and the advent of the Dajjal and the Antichrist. And before the Dajjal comes, Imam Mahdi will come, and you'll actually see Muslims gaining strength. And perhaps those times are close. Allah knows best. There's been generations before us who said the times it's going to happen in their generation, yet centuries pass. We don't know. But when Imam Mahdi does finally come and the Muslims gain strength, there will be people of the book who maybe aren't so thrilled that Muslims are gaining strength. And they may even start to believe that this person who is gaining tremendous success is actually the Antichrist. Then when the Dajjal comes and the Muslims start becoming weak again, people of the book will actually take this person as who? The Messiah. They're going to think that he was the Messiah, and they'll start following him. So then a lot of now what people believe based on that time and how Allah commanded them, don't be extreme in what you believe. It's going to now come full circle at those times. So some people then will start to follow the Dajjal until actually Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam comes back, and the Dajjal will be destroyed and will perish at the mere presence of Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam. Now at that time, the people of the book who were following the Dajjal, at that point, what are they going to do? It's going to be a moment of truth where either they're going to accept it or they're going to be executed and perish. There's not going to be an option in where they have to fight. They're going to have to fight for what they believe. And at that point, there will be no people of the book except that they will believe in him. Before he dies, Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam, they have to now believe that he was actually Jesus and that he wasn't God. And then when he comes back and clarifies that I am a prophet and I'm a messenger, he'll break the cross and he'll kill the pig. And then establish the Sharia of Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He'll be making Fajr and Dhuhr and Asr. He'll be fasting in Ramadan. He'll be paying Zakat. He will be a follower of Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And that's why we believe that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the last prophet. Even though Isa comes back after the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it doesn't mean that the prophethood now was reestablished, because he doesn't receive revelation. Rather, he's following the revelation of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So then the people will have to believe in him before the death of Isa alayhi salam. So he will get married, he will have children, and then he will die a natural death. And we believe that he will be buried in Medina Munawwara next to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as there's still an area open in the resting area of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam where Sayyidina Abu Bakr and Sayyidina Omar are buried. There's one more area left there. And the scholars have speculated that this is where Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam will be buried. And they're going to have to believe in him before his death. Or they have to believe in Muhammad before their own death, in which case, if they believe in Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then they believe in Isa. So they go hand in hand. If they believe in Isa alayhi salam and who he was, then they also believe in Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.